Well, how about that for a start to Lee England Carp Fishing's brand new series, Chase Diaries, down at my local, The Chase. Arrived last night, got ate to an oblivion by the old Mozzies, got the rods out, and as I say, first thing this morning, got one in the net, £21 common, on the new bait as well, the NEB Customs that Jamie made me, so I'm happy about that. Let's hold her up and have a look at her. Look at that. Fine specimen of the Chase front pit. Nice big black common. There's plenty of them in here. They go to 40. There's a few of them as well, quite a few 30s. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the photos done of this one. Get her back. We'll have a little run through the rig that nailed this beauty. And then we'll crack on with the fishing and see if we can get a couple more for the cameras. I'm happy about that. That's the first one for me from the syndi and all. I've been fishing it for a few months now. Just got on the new bait from North East Baits, the old Irish nut. I've been feeding it for about a week. As I say, they seem to have switched onto it. Cracking fish. Get the photos done, and I'll see you in a bit with the rigs. What a way to start the day. £21 common in the net. I'm happy because it's my first fish from the session, first fish from the lake. I've been fishing it for about 3 months now. I've only done 2 48 sessions. The other 2-3 times I've only been short little 2-3 hour days. Found where the fish are going independent on the wind. They follow the wind like chronic in here, so whatever way that wind's pumping, that's where the fish are going to be. You can almost guarantee that in here. And today proved it. Pumped it down that way last night when we got here. We checked the weather report, it was due to swing, so we jumped in the swims that we have. We're in point 1 and 2. Fish was nutting out all down there. Couple of geezers last night had a few fish. Woke up this morning, totally opposite weather. The wind swung completely round, it's blowing down into this bay. My pal Phil actually had a take just before I had my take, but he had a pull. And about 5 minutes after that, my one went. So it just shows you, they're bang on that wind in here. But yeah, like I say, good start to the new series. Just going to run you through the rig quickly. It's just my simple, normal, standard wafter rig. I've got an NEB custom white dumbbell there. That sort of matches the Irish nut sort of colour once they've been washed out. It's a little bit brighter at first. And that's literally onto a size 6 captor, a little bit of heat shrink. I've also got a bit of silicone tube in there just to trap the air on the shank of the hook. Coating's broke, all of about 2mm coming out the top of the shrink tube, and then it's straight onto the 15-pound end trap. Sinker halfway up, in the old trademark business with the kicker and the tail rubber at the top. Simple overround loop on the top just to go straight on the quick link, and it couldn't get more simple than that. I went for the critically balanced rig because there is a lot of silt, a lot of weed in this lake. I found a spot that felt harder than anywhere else when the lead touched down, so putting a wafter on that, make sure it's really foamed up before it goes out. Lead it's down and that's definitely up, and as the foam comes off, it's just going to slowly settle on top of the silt or whatever it's fishing in. And as I say, that was out, probably went out about 9 o'clock last night, the 3 rods, all night, and this morning, I mean what we've got now, 7:45, this morning it's gone. So I'm going to go back out with that now, get the rod clipped up, and hopefully we can nick a few more. Right, so we're coming up 9:15. Just redone all 3 rods. I put the middle rod back out in the same spot where the fish went. It's 22 wraps at 6 foot over towards the corner of the bay where the wind's pumping in. On the lead down, it's a bump. You do pull back and lock up, but like I say, if you can hit that spot first time, all's well. I've moved my I've moved my left rod. My left rod was fishing at 14 wraps at 6 foot, which was in silt. It was still weeding, it was still locking up, but I've found a little bit further out, a bit more of an harder spot that I can drag it back and it's just smooth all the way through. So that's gone out. I've put that on a PSO1 pop-up, little orange 15mm. That's on a multi-rig, and I've got a chod in the right-hand corner. When I come down in the summer, in the couple of weeks ago, in the hotter weeks, I see a lot of fish come down here and spawning, and they was all in this corner. So it's always a good little telltale of where they're going to get in, because they'll go to where they feel most comfortable to spawn. So hence the reason I've got a little chod down now. So yeah, as I say, it's all new to me still. I've done 2 48 hours before this session. First session I blanked, I was over in Cherries, and then I got in Winters 1, and I actually lost 2 fish, both of them done me in weed. One cut me off on the pump, one done me in weed, and I had an eel. So like I say, I'm happy I'm finally getting into the carp. The new bait's working, so big shouts to Jamie at North East Baits. I'm happy about that. So yeah, wind's all gone to plan. About time the old weatherman got on side with us. So yeah, we'll see what the day brings. I'm gonna get the kettle on, have a cup of coffee, and then I might even get my head down for a couple of hours. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll catch you in a bit. Right, so we've had a pretty uneventful day really. Coming up to 5 o'clock now. Haven't really seen a lot going on down in this end of the lake, which I'm quite surprised at. Any other time I've come here before and the wind's been pumping on this northeasterly, there's been fish all over the place. But as I say, it's been a bit difficult today with the casting, trying to hit little tiny spots in the weed and be accurate with a big crosswind. It makes life difficult. All 3 rods are in now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to match the hatch. The rig that we had the fish on this morning, I'm going to go on all 3 rods. I took the chod off. And like I say, we're going to go on the NEB custom wafters and still carry on with the same 3 spots, but like I say, if that's what we got to pick up on before, then it's obviously worked, took a liking to it, so we'll go with that again. So just about to get the rods out now, and yeah, we'll have a little chat later on, hopefully with a fish in my hand. If not, I'll have a cup of tea instead.
Effects and black.
So we're all settled in now. Bait's out on the spot. So we've had a couple of knocks on the right hand rod, a few liners, so it's looking good. Phil's just run around to get the old takeaway. We're having pizza tonight, so I'm going to leave you on that note, tuck into my dinner, and hopefully I'll catch you on a bit later with a fish. If not, I'll see you in the morning. But for the second night on a brand new series of Chase Diaries, we're rocking and rolling. Glad we're off the mark anyway, pressure's off, so we get one, we get one. If we don't, we'll still had a fish. But I'll catch up you hopefully with a fish later on. Just as the dark hit us, left hand rod roared off. That's the mid-water spot. Told you it was worth switching all 3 rods over to what we had to take on yesterday. £17.12. Got my first chase scaly. I'm happy about that. She's an absolute stunner. So we're going to try and get the pictures done in the dark. We'll get this one back. stick the rod back out. I think it's time for a well-earned cup of tea. Poker. Welcome to last morning on episode 1 of the Chase Diaries. Bit of an eventful night. About 2:30, after the fish that we had last night. Had a double take. I lost one of them. I got this one in. Put this one in a sling. Hour later, coming up to 4 o'clock, it went off again and lost that one. But this is an absolute stunner, this one here, so I'm happy to just have the one. She went 19.5 pound. Proper classic Chase scaly. She's probably going to beat me up as well. Told you. Well, how about that then? Just under 20 pound. Proper stunning Chase scaly. There's loads of them in here. Quite a few 30s. So there's plenty to be had. So we'll get the photos done, get this one away because it's been in the sling a while. Get the kettle on, and then we'll redo the rods. Parker. Alright, so we're coming out 9:15 now. I've packed everything down. We're staying till about 2:30ish. Redone the rods, well 2 of the rods. I've left the right hand one out because there's just been no activity on that at all, but that was the spot that we had the fish off on the first morning. I've done all my bait, I've done 5 kilos, so that's it now. If they go again, it'll just be singles getting chucked out. But it's been a good trip, I've enjoyed myself. Like I say, we're off the mark on the Syndi on episode 1. So yeah, if I don't catch up with you in a bit, on that note, I'll sign out and I'll see you on the next one. I think we've got a vlog special coming up down at Berners Hall, so that should be good. 24 acre res, so I'm looking forward to that one. It's a nice different challenge. It'll be, well, not the first res that I fished, but it's definitely going to be a lot different to what I've been doing lately. So, but yeah, happy days. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.